Hello my great people, welcome to my YouTube channel. I don't carry another better come today again. Today I want to show you how I make this fine beautiful flare skirt ready for your screen. So if you're ready, make we start. Before we start, I would like to appreciate all my old subscribers. Thank you for coming back, and for my new subscribers, if not your first time for this channel, thank you for clicking. And I beg make you not forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel, because better full ground where we go to bring come small. So today now, as I talked before, our lesson now about how to cut this fine flare skirt ready for your screen. So and this fine African fabric name I want use take do the demonstration. So if we're ready, make we start. So the first thing what we will need to do now to determine the measurements where we need for flare skirt. So for flare skirt, the basic measurements where they required now, number one, you need your waist measurement. That is the round waist measurement. So the round waist measurement, and then you also need the full length of your skirt. So for the purpose of this illustration, for this lesson, I will first use this paper so that I can understand them well. So the round waist measurement, because this skirt now half circle skirt, that is 180-degree skirt. So now the round waist measurement, the measurement where we need now, the round waist measurement, and then the full length of the skirt and the full length of the skirt. So the round waist measurement and the full length of the skirt. So for me, the round waist measurement now 32 inches. So that 32 inches I go add plus 2 inches. These 2 inches now for my zip allowance. So these 2 inches I will add them for the zip allowance. So my waist automatically be 34 inches. So this 34 inches I will divide them by 3.14. So this 3.14 now the standard measurement for calculating half circle. Half circle means say you go fold your paper in 180 degrees. See I'm like this. So now this folding, so assuming say your material now like this today, you go fold your material in a triangular form like this. So this folding now don't make a 180 degrees. So now this, how to take cut this flare, we go cut two of this to make a 180. So I'll fold one of my fabric, the fabric I will fold them into two. So one here and another one go there under for the front and the back. So as I talk, 34 inches now the full waist divided by 3.142, so I get 10.8, but I go just round them off to the nearest whole number to be 11 inches. So the full length of the skirt now 23 inches. So 23 plus 11 inches, that is 34 inches. So when I fold my skirt, the skirt, I go make sure say the skirt's length reach 34 inches, because the full length of the skirt now 23 inches plus 11 inches for the waistline where we go cut come out. That is the radius of the skirt. So I hope so now understand that. So this radius now, assuming say here now 11 inches, so this radius you will add and join the full length of the skirt. So from here to here now 11 inches, from here to here now 11 inches, from here to here will be 23 inches. So 11 plus 23, that's 34. So when you fold your paper, ensure say your full length here it completes 34 inches. So for this particular lesson, I use 2 yards of fabric. So 2 yards of fabric do me for my average size. So when you won't do your own, because I know to get body like that, when you won't do your own, make sure say if you dare on the big side, try use either 2.5 inches or 2.5 yards to 3 yards of fabric. So make we start now. So like I say, the full length of the skirt, so assuming say the full length of the radius of the skirt as we talk now 11 inches. So I go fold my paper like this, I go fold down like this, then I go measure where 11 inches dey for the fold for the fabric like this. If you use your fabric direct, just measure 11 inches. sorry, 11 inches. Measure 11 inches. So make sure say the measurement start from the tip of your fabric, like I did demonstrate. So you just start your measurement like this. So ensure say your fabric, your measurement start from this particular tip of the fabric. So when you start your measurement like this, you measure 11 inches. So this 11 inches now the radius of your material. So now here your waistline dey. So from this 11 inches also, you go come measure where be the full length of the skirt. So assuming say the full length now here e dey, so I will just mark the full length from here. So make sure say you see your measurement still start from this tip, measure am like this, then you go come here, measure another one, then you measure am until you get the round measurement. So when you don't do am finish, you go just use your scissors cut out this side. So when you dey cut, make sure say if na here be the 11 inches, just come up by half inch, so that this half inch where you come up, as in you come up, make sure say this place you come up by half inches, so it go come be 10.5. So when you sew am with that half inch, you go come back to 11. So you cut out your fabric, then you cut out the full length of the gown. So see am, so assuming say na your fabric you use na like this, na your pattern go take come outside. So I hope so now understand am like so. So I go use this one now take cut my main fabric. So I go put am on top my fabric now. I go use am take cut am. Oh sorry, I noticed say my camera go off. So I don't put the paper, make I show am now. So I don't put am here. So I don't put my pattern here like this to take get the waistline. So if I open am now, measure am. So from here, so you see, make I measure am again. So now no say here. So you see, 17 inches. So that is 34 inches. So if I cut another one for the other side, it will be 34 inches. So I don't put them now, take cut my fabric. So I don't use and take cut the waistline of this fabric. The next thing is to cut the full length of my, to cut out the full length of my skirt. So my full length now 23 inches. So that 23 inches, I will just start from here. Then I will try get accurate measurements. So just take your own measurements and ensure say it is accurate. So just do them like so. Measure. So I will just mark them 23.5 so that I will use the half inch or 24, 23.5, take fold them. So that half inch now for the folding for the hemline. So I beg, if this video they useful to you so far, I beg give me like, help me like the video, and make you not forget to subscribe in case you be new person for this channel. So I don't mark and finish. The next thing now to cut the pattern. All right, so I don't cut the pattern, and the next thing now I will just separate them. So you see the waistline. See them. So then the next thing we are going to come do now to just join. So meanwhile, now remember say I add 1 inch seam allowance for the zip. So that 1 inch seam allowance where I add 2 inches for my seam allowance for the zip. So the next thing we are going to just do now, go cut waistband. We'll cut band for this my waistline. So now that band now I go use attach for this waistline. Make I cut them now, make I show now. All right, so I don't cut the band, see the waistband. So now this waistband I want use, I don't want use straight waistband, so I don't go cut them, and I don't join the side seam, and I don't join the sides together. So the next thing I want to do now, I will use this paper stay. So I will put this paper stay, so I will use my iron this paper stay to this place. Then I will cut line, use them turn them. So make I use this paper stay now. I go iron them on top. Then I go use lining, take turn am so that to neaten the edge before I attach them to the main waistband. So now the zip I want fix with this, so I'll just measure 2 inches from this center front. So remember say when we dey cut, we leave 2 inches extra for the zip allowance. So I will just measure the 2 inches out now. So from here, then okay, so I don't sew the center together, center back. So the first thing I do be say I release the tension of my machine to the loosest part. Then I can't sew am from this point to about 7 inches where I won't make the zip stop. So you see I don't sew am. Then I can't tighten back my tension. I not can't sew regular stitch go reach the down of the skirt. So that's how I take sew am. So you see then the next thing I want to do now, because I go still open this part where I use loose stitch do, I go take my zip like this, I go open am to the center back. So now see, I go open am like this. I go take my zip, see as the zip dey. So I go take the back side, as in this side of the zip where the teeth dey. I go put am like this on top my skirt. So I go use my zipper foot, then I go sew am straight. So when I sew am straight, when I reach here, I go pivot. That is, I go raise the machine up, but the needle go dey inside. Then I go cross the zip, the stitch come like this. Then I go sew am to this end. Make I go show now. Alright, so I don't put the machine, I don't fix my zipper foot. So you see the zipper foot, I don't fix and put. Then I turn the zip, see the teeth of the zip. So I turn am to this side. Then I go sew am with straight stitch down for the zip allowance. So you see the zip allowance. Okay, adjust my camera. So you see the zip allowance. Now on top of the zip allowance, I go sew the zipper on top. So make we start now. So you see, this zipper foot go make am dey easy for you to fix your zipper for your garment. So now here I want to make the zip reach. So when I reach there, I go leave my needle inside the skirt. I go raise the foot up with this lever here. I go raise them up. Then I go zip this part go up. So I go zip them. So I go zip them like that. Then I go turn the skirt small like this. So if you turn them like this, I will just turn them my own like this. Then just put down your needle again. So you put down the needle like this, the foot rather. Then you sew am come this side. Or if you don't want to do that method, just when you reach the end part of this side, what you go do be say, just back stitch. So make I show you. So once you reach the end here, so you just want to reach the end, then you back stitch. Once you back stitch, you raise your needle up with the lever, then you cut the thread, and then you start to sew from the other side. So from this other side now, this other side, you don't say this presser foot today for this right face the right side. So the next thing what you go do now to turn this other side of the skirt. So just open the zip so that it will be easy for you to maneuver. So just open them. So when you open them, or if you don't want to open them, just come this way. So you turn the skirts upside down, or the garments, anyone where you know say they fix. So this technique now for both zip and any other for gown, skirt, any garment where you know say they fix zip put. So just put your presser foot down, and then you start to sew on this side. So start to sew for this other side. So I fix this side of the zip. So make I. So just zip up, then sew to the end. Then just backstitch small. So that is it. Very easy. See, I'm saying they're very easy. So the next thing I could do now, remember say I sew this part. So I will just loosen the thread. So I'll just loosen that thread with it there. I will use my seam ripper. I get seam ripper. Or if na hand, you just use stick loosen your thread. So I will just loosen the thread off. Once I loosen the thread off, you will see as the zip they come out very well, very fine and neat. So you see them. Make I loosen them now, I will show now. Okay, my fine people. See the zip. Make I bring them off so I go see and see. Because I use the zip foot, see as the zipper foot, see as the sewing dey very neat and it very fine. So the next thing we want to do now is to affix the waist band for this skirt. So what thing I go do be say now I go need to make sure say this measurement correlates with my waist measurement. My waist measurement now 34. So I go just